What's up, everybody? Oh, we had survived this heat. Everybody that survived, you're welcome in. It's definitely a hot one. Starting to cool down a little bit though. Oh, who we have? Damn, is there an engine somewhere under all that crap? Oh yeah, there is. Lars and unfinished. Oh, how the hell is everybody? Hello, Colleen. How's your week starting out? Digger, what's up? Digger, you need to send me some pictures. Hey, Dan, or some short clippets of your stuff if you're not going to post it. People want to see that. So you're supposed to get me a burnout video too. I keep forgetting about that. But Dan, to answer your question, there is an engine under all that crap. That is the Infiniti QX60. Real fuel was 102 at noon. Woo, we weren't that hot today. Is that up, Twisted? You're early, dude. Cool. I haven't edited a video in a long time. It actually might be a little exciting ish. But I'm putting a transmission and transfer case in that Infiniti. It was making a whole lot of bad noises. And yeah, it was fun ish to do. I finally got the transmission out. Maybe I'll use that tomorrow. I'll take a picture of it with the transmission disconnected and post that as a short. You guys can see. Is I've seen the trend. Yeah, it's hard to see it in there, but man, been working on a 27. What? Did you put a video on it? I I saw you posted something and saw it, but it wasn't that car. But yeah, there is a transmission in there, Dan. I got it pulled about 4:30. Got everything cleaned up and then headed out. Well, I can't say headed out. We talked for probably 30, 40 minutes, as we always do. Haven't posted. Okay. That sounds kind of cool, man. I'm kind of excited to see that. The transmission for this Infiniti was actually cheaper from the damn dealer. For a brand new transmission, it was cheaper at the dealership than it was a salvage yard. A lot of hoses on. Oh man, is there a lot of hoses? Lots of hoses, lots of wiring. And the crazy thing is, there were 3 speed sensors on that transmission because it's a CVT transmission, and then one electrical plug that was the round one that has like the twist lock type connector, um, and then the transmission cooler. So to see that from the outside, you would never think that it had just that little bit attached to the transmission, because once everything's back inside of it, you can't even see the damn transmission. Valley is the nephew of John Deere, only number 2 known to exist. What? That ought to be sweet. See, that's why I love doing this. I get to learn shit like that. That's cool as hell. It's like watching Buff and Kim. Buff is a smart son bitch. He has worked on a lot of cars and he remembers a lot. So I try to catch him, watch him for a little bit before I start my live. So there's some things that I already know that he does, but there is so much more that he knows that I don't. But, you know, he was also doing this, I think, in the 60s. Only dealer I've ever owned is push mower. I've never owned one. I've worked on them. Old man used to bring his John Deere tractor up to the shop all the time in Beaver Creek, and we would service it. Oh, he lived, I don't know, quarter mile from the shop. He would mow one side of his property, the other side was soybeans. But he did everything with that one John Deere. It's cool, 2-door, 6-cylinder, made from 1908 to 1930. After that, they made airplanes. That's cool. I bet them gauges are pretty cool. He drove it. He drove it to the shop. It was only a quarter mile away. I think top speed on it was probably 25, maybe 30, but it was a full-size big tractor. But yeah, he would just, we put flashers and turn signals on it for him years ago. But it was totally legal to take up to the shop to get it serviced. What's up, Tom? Did you have a good time at the, where the hell did you go this time? I think you said you went to Kings Island last time, didn't you? 22 years is a good run. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, every time we serviced that tractor, he drove it. But normally he did it after, morning rush. Man, I can't recall, to be honest. I think it was a 50s model. It was a straight 6. Or was it a 4-cylinder? If Jason was on here, he'd remember. But we did an oil change a couple times a year, spark plugs, wires probably once a year. He kept it up. It was a beast. I'll post video on channel of it. It's all original. I've actually drove it down the road. Wooden spoke wheels. Dude, that is so cool. I've driven some old ass cars, but never one with wooden spoke wheels. That little play on your mind, don't it? Wooden wheels. You don't want to drive that in Dayton. That's for damn sure. Woo! That's cool. I've never worked on any art commercial. Yeah, I mean, we got to work on a lot. But what was cool was we were a hometown shop. The old Beaver Creek Auto. So they would bring lawnmowers, quad tires, everything down there. We'd fix it all. So I wasn't scared. This one little boy loved coming to the shop, and I think he hurt his quad tires on purpose just to come hang out and watch us work on cars. He asked his mom to sit there and watch while we worked on cars. After the tornado, I think they had to move because it destroyed their house. That was in 19. But makes you think about it. Wood spoke wheels has hydraulic brakes. You have to pump up before you drive it. Oh shit. Wow. I might have to look that up and do some reading on that one. That sounds neat as hell. You had to pump them up. What's the thing I didn't like about those old John Deeres is to service any part of that tractor, you had to split the whole freaking tractor in half. That's who you volunteer to hold the control arm down while you replace the CV axle. No, he was a little guy. He was probably only 10 or 11. I couldn't do that to him. I think his mom was watching too, so I'm working on a new John Deere. I've seen them. I haven't got to touch any of them. I would imagine it's more like today's conventional, vehicles, a little easier to separate everything. Oh, hell, the PTO was still in line with that old John Deere, where all the new John Deeres there's a separate PTO on the side of the transmission. So I know that changed a bit. So how was everybody's fourth? You get to go watch fireworks or anything? We went in Fairborn Saturday and watched fireworks. What up, bro? Is Hunter feeling better? He left looking a little green as the gills. I didn't want him to drive the bike, but he left anyway. Has a reservoir underhood to hold the fluid. What? Underhood to hold the fluid has a pump. You unscrew, spring loaded, pump it up, then screw back in. Got a big. That is weird. It's still interesting though. I like hearing that. That's neat. Guthrie Lawn started drinking on the last one. Grilled burgers on the fourth. Hell yeah, Dan. Maybe. Had a great Fourth of Moms with my kids and grandkids. Hell yeah. Friday we didn't do a whole lot. I messed around the house for a few. It was too damn hot to do a whole lot. Set off the fireworks, drank some beer. Mm-hmm. And Saturday we went to a friend's house like we do every year. Drink beers, shoot guns, ride quads, all that fun shit. And it's always a good time. Went to Indian Lake fireworks was off the chain. Oh yeah, it always is. I love that out there. I miss going out on the pontoon and watching the fireworks. It was so badass. At least you didn't get a blue ash. What happened? You set off fireworks for over an hour. Woo! Yeah, we watched Fairborn and they went off for about 30 minutes, and it took me like 25 minutes to get out of the parking lot. Maybe 15, but still. But Saturday, shoot, that was a all day event, man. Shoot all kinds of different guns, cannons, trap, off road, unruly teens. Did you hear what happened at Thomas Cloud in Huber Heights, Dan? Some retarded punk threw an M80 in the trash can, blew the side of the trash can out, hurt 2 kids. One got trampled. Some lady screamed it was shots fired. So it was a big ass mess. But they found the kid who did it, so hopefully they lock his little dumbass up. Yeah, I sat in the bed of my truck watching fireworks Friday night. It was very relaxing. See, last year we went to Huber Heights, and this guy had so much bass, very similar at Blue Ash Kid throwing fireworks, so it's thinking it was gunshots. Go figure. But this guy had so much bass that it was like making me dizzy. He was like 5 cars away from me. Everybody was yelling at him to turn it down, but he wouldn't do it. So I put the truck in 4-wheel drive. I climbed up the hill, the embankment, over the curb, and was at the traffic light. I didn't get in trouble for it either. But yeah, I was like, I'm over this. What up, Dylan? Happy camper. Because you got your car ready? Is that it? You got to drive it? You got to race it? Oh, speaking of which, I was at the shop this weekend. Narcissists ruin everything. Oh man, it's more than that. They're just idiots. It has a reservoir gas tank under hood that helps start the car. Once it starts, you shut it off, then it pumps gas from the rear tank. Oh wow, then turn signal is in the center of the steering wheel. Also brake light. Dude, that's neat as hell. Mm. Um, so I was at the shop this weekend messing with my power steering, the electronic power steering, and I can't cut enough off that column to make it work. I want a handheld EMP device. Yeah, no shit. I like bass. I like music. I love loud music, but that was far too much. I watch from my front porch swing neighbor fireworks show. That's cool. We have a guy that gets a permit every year and shuts down like a corner of the block over by Jason. Every year. He's done it for a million damn years. But come to find out, this aftermarket electronic steering that I have is made for an aftermarket steering column. And one side says, go get an aftermarket steering column. They're really cool looking. Other guy says, fuck that. So I went with him, and fuck that. I've got hydraulic steering ordered. I'm putting a power steering pump back on it. I'm not going to dick with putting another $1,200 steering column to make electric steering work. It's not happening. Not going to do it. So I found somebody to buy that electric steering. Dan, I don't. It wouldn't. You'd have to keep that thing keyed up the whole time to interrupt his music. That bass is so freaking loud. It's stupid. So I went back, I think Sunday, sanded everything down, painted it again. And yesterday I went in, started putting stuff back together, but had to work on shop stuff. I am now the true owner of the Laguna. We got a little, what? Got a title. Gonna register it? Oh, and it's got fully functional lights now. What? Dude, that's cool as shit. That's cool as hell, man. I didn't know it didn't have lights. You may have mentioned it at some point, but a lot's happened since then. So that's cool as shit, though, man. You can take it down the fucking, you can drive it. So, being as what year that car is, I don't know how your ignition system's set up, but I put a kill switch on my car because it tried to, many moons ago, but I haven't driven the car in a long time. But someone tried to steal my car once. Needless to say, luckily I had a good neighbor, um, and they yelled at him. I heard it. I went out and I found him. So he was found later. I had headlights jerry rigged, but now all the lights work. That's cool. Good, dude. I'm happy to hear it. I love it. I got all my wiring, issues narrowed down and figured out. So now I just got to put this column back together that I cut apart, and got ordered my. I've got the power steering pump ordered and everything. I couldn't find a pressure line for my car, so I found Earl's has power steering line kits. So I just ordered that Earl's kit. It was $60. All the fittings, both hoses. So I probably would have paid $40 for both hoses from anywhere aftermarket anyway. The dirtier the better if you're wanting to interfere. Oh, Dan, buddy. Oh, on another note, I hit 660 subscribers today too. So thought that was kind of cool. Let's see. Let's try to catch up. The only problem I got now is my boost control doesn't work, and I think I have it figured out. Just waiting on those connectors. Yeah, thanks, man. I If I put more out there, I could probably get a few more, but if you saw that thumbnail, I dropped the cradle out of a, God, what was it? A 14 or 15 Infinity QX60. Putting the transmission in it. It's all-wheel drive. It was a bitch from the start. Tug test everything. I agree, Dan. I'm hoping to give rides out at no name. Focus less on trying to go really fast and just have absolutely, dude. Always have fun, regardless. So what I'm trying to get. I just said to screw with the electronic steering, dude. I'm just done with it. I just want to get the hydraulic steering on that way I can actually have it on. Take it out there and have fun. I'm tired of having to wait on this or that because I decided to do something different than original. So dumb. But I'm not boosted, so I won't be as fast as your car. If I have time before then, I might have a little bit of bottle feed going on, but we'll see. Yeah, I've only got like a half a bottle, so it'd be good for like 2 rips maybe. But we'll have to see still. Still, I don't know. I don't know. I got to get it on the drag radials and see what's going to hook with. I may have to put slicks on it with spray. I don't know. Well, the fastest pass I've made this year is 698. Oh, wow. Oh, they were clogged with what? Was it new fuel line stuff they got in the injectors? That sucks. That's where I'm hoping to be is, high sixes, low sevens. And I got no trans brake either. Can't be having clogged injectors with boost. No, 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 no. No, fuel filter was clean and everything. Just think it was gelled up E85. Damn. I thought about switching over to ethanol, and then I heard of all the horror stories about if you let it sit for too long and this and that, and it was like, I can let that thing sit all year round with 94 octane, 95 octane, and never have any issue. Well, winter anyway. Fun fact: 90% of Matchbox cars are Ford. Really? I never even realized that, Colleen. That's kind of cool, though. I'm okay with it. I have ordered a proper filter that's for sure rated for 85 and about the flow I need. Okay, good. I put an Aeromotive on mine. Gotta learn to push them. The next time that mofo bangs those things off his metal desk at 8 a.m. Damn. Dylan, bruh, I think you better listen. Brooke about to crack one off. Ford is bigger in England than any other manufacturer. Oh, she was probably up late studying. You had to wake her up by trying to clean those damn injectors out. I was cleaning injectors on the desk after the fuel injector cleaner. Oh, damn. You gonna do it again? Oh, that's funny. Sure as hell. For your sake, babe, I hope not. So how's your school doing, Brooke? You doing everything going okay? I thought you were going back to school, weren't you? Just wait till she gets $700 extra shove and tell her that I didn't want so I bought new ones. Oh God. Oh man, it's gonna be a war here in a minute. Thankfully, I won't have to start studying again until the end of August. Oh, cool. Okay. It's still nice to give your brain a break, except for cleaning out injectors. So I did read that you're going to start doing some more YouTubing, Dylan. You going to try and do some more lives or what? It's fine we didn't drive 24 hours both ways to pick up parts for $2,000 in Connecticut or anything. Oh, see what you went and started. Just trying to get back in the swing of things. Life just takes the wind out of your sails. So that's why I only do one night a week. I could do more, but with everything else I got going on, stuff in the house, kids, babies, grandbabies, I try to, I spread myself out everywhere. So, and still, I need to spend a little bit more time on the Camaro. So it's starting to cool down a little bit and it's not so hateful. Now, next Tuesday, um, I'm going to try and do that live out in St. Paris. It's out where I took my car out to his house and I did the whole car harness in the Camaro. I'm sealing up his 5.3 that's going in his dump truck. And I'm going to do a live on that from his barn. And I went and bought a Wi-Fi extender, all that stuff to try and get that working. And so far, so good. He's been able to keep his TV on and watch YouTube the whole time. They connected a laptop to it, and it seems to be doing okay. So I'm going to try and take this laptop there and, yeah, do a live putting that engine back together. And the camera has a pretty long USB on it. I might be able to walk around and give a little bit of a tour of what he's got going on. My dad's getting ready to do floor pans and rocker panels on an old square body Blazer. And I'm going to try and include that in a video on the channel. I don't know if I'm going to do a long video or a few shorts. It's hard to tell what anybody wants to see now. But with all the square body stuff that he has going on, I was trying to tell him to make more videos of what he was doing, but he doesn't want to do it. The square body life out there on YouTube is big. So he had a big dumb 4-wheel drive with a blown big block. Can't remember what the hell it called it. I can't remember. Does your dad watch? Yeah, he watches at home. He doesn't do a whole lot. He doesn't get online with us. Jesus. But yeah, he gets on YouTube and watches a bunch of videos. He's looked up a few other things. He'll look up our channels and just watch some of our shorts and stuff. Speaking of which, Dad got laid off today. They don't have a whole lot of work, so he was the first one to get axed, unfortunately. So he still has his retirement coming in, so he'll get bills paid. We'll just try and work on getting him some other work here and there. He doesn't like staying home. He likes to be somewhere at a shop working on a car. Body work. Have you noticed there was a couple of those shorts that I had Dad, in? I'm like, say hi, Dad. Hi. He doesn't like being on here, but he's warming up to it. Dylan, back to the whole going to go to the car show in my town. I'm going to drive the car, and I'm really excited to see how the town takes it. I'm sure they'll like it. The reason people go to car shows is see what comes in. And they're going to see an old ass Laguna coming in with a fucking turbocharged LS. And they're going to go, holy shit. Guarantee it. So a lot of people don't see Lagunas no more, man. So they're almost extinct. Rarely do you ever see any. But I've been yelled at by a bunch of my buddies not taking my car to all these car shows. And I'm just like, I'm not out for the car shows. I just like driving my car. But I've run a pretty tight schedule for a long ass time because I used to come home, eat, go work on cars, or help buddies with their hot rods. And it's come down to the point where I don't mind helping every once in a while. But now it's just like I've got so much I need to do. I don't have time to help. So, it's different if Jason calls needs help with something or Dad. That's different. But I've got to get other shit in my house fixed instead of worry about doing something else. What was it? I was needing to do something the other day, and the heck was it? Oh, so I remodeled my bathroom for me because I'm 6'4". So I put in a tub that sits really low, but it goes from wall to wall because it's a Whirlpool tub. Um, so I can sit down in it, because my legs are a mile long. I take a shower head and I put up to where, the shower head is above my head because I've never had a shower that I didn't have to almost sit down on my knees on to take a shower. Every time I try to get in the shower, someone else is in there. I put a shower down here in their bathroom so I could have my shower I made. But no. I took the time out, remodeled my bathroom for me, and they take it over. Ironic, isn't it? Sorry, I'm getting a cramp in my damn leg. Oh yeah. I've not used it in a few months just because everything's been okay. My back's not hurt, but it's still nice to fire that thing up and sit in there for a few minutes. You turn them jets on, dude, and it's weird. The water almost heats up when the jets come on. It's relaxing as hell, but when it's this hot, it's not relaxing. It's too fucking hot. But the funny thing is, if I go somewhere and I see there's a fucking hot tub, I'm in it. Hoping I didn't upset everybody for not doing a live last week. Just had too much going on. I probably could have jumped on for like 30 minutes, but it wouldn't have been long. I just had way too much going on here. Nothing bad. I was just busy. Hopefully, I didn't hurt nobody's feelings. I always like to be here with everybody. I love seeing everybody every week. I would say I have an attachment to everyone. I hate missing a week. Oh, you hurt my feelings. I'm still very devastated. Oh, I am so sorry, Brooke. I'll be sure to miss next Tuesday. Gearhead group therapy. That's awesome. You know what? That's amazing. I love that, Colleen. I'm gonna save that one. That might earn a sticker. We might make a sticker out of that one. This therapy works great. Everyone needs GGD session. Now we're making abbreviations for it. Oh, that's fucking great. Needs track time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ow. Needs to include track time. Yeah, it's like, hey, you work up to the fun part. what, what was it that Bubba says? AA is for quitters. Uh, oh, that's awesome. Damn it. Oh, Oh crap. Only a court order will get me to an AA meeting. Track time in September. Oh no, track time all the time. What's really sad is I didn't make it to the freaking racetrack myself this year. I was gonna go one day last week, but it was so freaking hot. It was just too hot to stand it. There I was, a corn dog in one hand and a Budweiser in the other. Insert his funny. Yeah, yeah, he's a cool old dude, isn't he? For Jeff Dunham to come up with some characters the way he does, man, he's got to be twisted. Kind of like Wes Craven, all the shit he comes up with, and um, yeah, what the hell is it? Yeah, all those other guys. GGT track time. Hell yes. Uh, dum, 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 dum. Yeah. Oh, where'd that go? Yeah. Huh. It's got my head going. That honestly would have been an awesome channel name. Gearhead Therapy. That would have been an awesome channel name. Damn it, it's only 9:18. Feels like it's just dragging along. So what's everybody got planned on for the week? You can see the smoke. I'm sorry. I got ideas popping up already. That's how therapy works. It's a slow, dragging process. I guess it could be that way too. Yeah. Might start trying to get this Corolla next. Oh, damn it! Yeah, Dan also, you sent me some emails, Dan. What's up, Mohawk? Love that car, dude. I can't wait to see that thing. Hopefully, you bring it. Uh, Not getting electrocuted at work tomorrow, replacing a yard light. I'm supposed to. Shorts, Colleen, remember. Eat those shorts. You got to see it. or it didn't happen. Going to Cedar Point Friday night for my son's birthday. Heck yeah. Didn't you say you were going to Kings Island last week, Tom? Or was that the week before?
For you. Did you know that women use 30,000 words at least a day, and only men use 15,000 a day? Because women have to constantly repeat them fucking self because men don't fucking
listen. Week before, okay. Yeah, missing last week always throws me off. Plan is to get the car ready for either race and show or just show work on some videos. Heck yeah. But anyway, Dan sent me some pictures. He emailed them to me. See if I can't pull them up. I got to show this off because this thing's cool as shit. Dan's truck. Man, I hate this camera because it won't focus on these. But cool old Ford truck. Damn it. Sucky ass picture. I don't know where this started. And working on the windows in that cab. Old doghouse. So is that a parts truck, Dan? Because it looks like you got a couple of them tore apart right there. And then everything put together. Must have been watching the neighbors in that chair. What's up, Ron? Oh, just a new cab. Okay. It's like blower resistor. Is that what that is? Some transmission work. Some mirrors. Good old cherry bomb. Cargo light. Okay. New gas tank. So yeah, Dan's putting down some work, boy. Oh, what's this one? Where'd that one come from? The purple one. Man, I wish this thing would focus better. It had some aluminum slots. It's cool. Same truck. Your paint job. Oh, nice. Okay. Shit, that looked good. Ron, how the hell are you? All the lawn equipment today. What's up, Don? No hate here, man. I was gonna try and get in the shower before my live, but my kid was in my freaking shower. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm getting in the shower. Till almost dark. Getting ready to rip Don's motor out tonight. Of course, it started to rain, but did get the exhaust flanges uncoupled. Not as quiet now, no. Yeah, Dan, I tried, but I got home, I had to eat, and then go help my daughter, and then I get back and started this, and I had time to do it, but my kid got in the shower. But guaranteed, as soon as I shut this down, I'm in the shower. We need the oil pan for running back to Ohio. Fresh motor. Oh, nice. Old Mac, what's up? Yeah, you're late. It's cool. We're still here. Get a tire to set it on. It's a good way to keep, yeah, transport. Custom pan on the Valiant. Dan, we've done so many engines. I've got so many wooden crates for those. Skids, whatever you want to call it. We got so many extras that the transmission that I pulled, we were going to put on one, but the transmission is coming from the dealership and it's in a plastic crate that we're just going to swap them out. Couldn't believe we get that transmission cheaper from the dealership than the damn scrapyard. It's crazy. Old Mac, how's the weather going? Was I Hang on before I ask that dumb question. I'm going to look first. Hot. I'm going to beat my kid. Not on camera. Can't prove it. Scrapyards are way too proud of their junk. Yeah, you're right. We got a couple scrapyards we use that they're very fair with us, so we continue to use them. But we could not find one local. We priced it out, and it was only $500 more for a brand new transmission. So no. So, old Mac, I know I am proud of my junk. I know you're in Michigan, but are the Canada fires still happening? Are they still burning? Oh, yeah, they are. Not that you know of. Flash flooding in New Mexico. Yeah, Texas got flooded too. We ordered a Texas Speed cam lifter kit for a Dodge truck from Texas Speed, and we still haven't got it. We're trying to figure out, and they're underwater. Ha ha. Thanks, Ron. Yeah, actually, it's still burning, and that sucks. But yeah, we um, emailed them and still didn't get an answer. Jeremy tried to call them and no answer. So we're assuming they're shut down. So now we're trying to figure out what to do because this dude's been waiting on a cam lifter set for his pickup truck for 2 weeks. We still ain't got it. So we were dealing with that today. And I think in last week until we found out this. Damn it, go away. Are you doodling designs or writing ideas? I already stuck it in my phone. Vic, what up, dude? Sneaking here like that. I stuck a few of them in my phone, Colleen. I'm going to work on that. How's the house coming along, Vic? Not much. Got the permits and approved, waiting on contractors and dying in this heat. Yeah. Dude, I don't care what you are. It is fucking hot. Period. I figured they'd have done something sooner. But it is flat out hot. Regardless of how big, small you are, bro. What's up, Don? Are you trying to do Wilson?
Yeah. Well, you know, Rob, in my day,
Gonna come play it.
when I went into the stream yard, it was right under my nose. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna leave it there.
It's cool, dude.
I know.
So between getting home and my daughter's appointments, mowing my grass, and keeping up with daily shit, dude, it's hard for me.
Don't say mowing my grass because I pulled weeds, I weed whacked. It's like, man, my garbage man was pissed. My garbage this week was all weeds. Most of it. But at least I didn't put the rose thorns in there. I saved him from that, so I'm considerate. Hello, Colleen. Yeah.
Hi, Wendy.
Yeah, we're getting his car ready. We pulled the exhaust off of it today, and it's like, hey, let's run it raw manifolds.
Got stung 5 times yesterday cleaning up, brushing the yard. Motherfuckers came out of the ground.
Wow. Should have started on the other side. Hey, Levi. Dylan. Wow, I call him Levi. So.
What?
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 Those are tools.
Roaster Racer?
Say hi, Don.
Hi, Don.
Hello.
What's your name?
What's my name, Don?
His name's Don.
Uh-huh. What
Yeah.
we got?
What do you got?
Glow sticks.
Oh, glow sticks.
One. These are roasters.
Does it still light or is it all gone?
It's done.
I'll put it in the freezer. It'll work again.
Yes.
Let's groom it. Let's groom that.
Say
Yeah.
vroom, vroom.
I love that age, man. I really do.
What are you doing?
That's the innocence right there.
Right. It's the sculpting age. And also the no age.
Wow.
Their name becomes no.
She's already earned that or entered that learning phase for the rest of her life.
Pepper.
What?
What is that?
That's a rifle rest. Say bye, Don.
Nane, Don.
Come on, baby.
Night night.
Say bye,
What's your-
everybody.
What's your name?
Everybody.
Come on, baby.
What's your name again?
Dad.
Stuff. Come on.
Yeah.
Morgan.
I forgot her name.
Morgan.
Morgan. I heard her say it in the background. It's like, I don't know, remember. It's just unique enough. I should be able to remember it next time.
Love you. Night night.
Guess what? You a surprise.
Okay.
All right. Is he making it to No Name this year, Rob?
So yeah, and I've set a few things up that way if Jason doesn't go, which I still is up in the air because he's not got a whole lot done to the Mustang.
Tell him to bring it anyway. Yeah. Wow.
I mean, with everybody there, there's a lot of good chance that everybody might help him finish it.
Wow. Depends
But,
on how much he needs to finish it.
Yeah, Hunter, he's not making a channel, so he's done with the S10 now. He don't want to do anything with it. So pretty much Dylan said that he was gonna, I think, come by here because I would struggle driving 8 hours alone. I just mentally it doesn't.
I get it. I
So-
get it. When I travel, I'm the only one that drives.
Well, I'm okay with driving, but I just need someone there to talk.
Yes,
Keep it
yes. You need a co-pilot.
Yeah. So
That I dig.
even
I-
if I'm following someone, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, it's like I'll drive to Missouri and Wendy will drive the rest of the weekend and then I drive home.
Yeah. Which I'd be down with that, but I don't have anybody to do that.
I get it. I know because I want to go back to Ohio here in a couple of weeks and I think I might be going alone, which is only 5 hours, so that's not a big deal.
Yeah, but you're taking Nate's truck.
Oh,
I'm
that's
good
fine.
for a couple, 3 hours alone. Past that, I got to have someone else there.
I know. I'll be making stops just to get the blood flowing a little bit. And my son, I can't smoke in his truck, so
Just pour
which I'm fine
That's
with.
respect.
there and then.
Yes,
He don't
slow.
smoke.
oh, that's fine.
You can smoke at the West area.
That's why I pull over. No, I know when it's time to take a break. I drink just
Dan, I
enough
can
fluid.
jam all day long, but there's a point in time after so long that my head just gets lost.
Don, old
So-
McDonald said something to you.
It's always been a problem.
Yeah, so the wife needs to tell you how to drive. Wow, she's if there's brake lights, she lets me know.
Oh, I let him know way ahead of time.
You know, it could be 3 cars ahead.
Yeah.
But no, she's
Like what Dylan said, figure we can meet up somewhere on this side of Cincy and then head down there, which I'm down with that because Cincinnati's only 45, 50 minutes away. And I'm totally down with
now I got to look. Cincy. Wow, we be coming through the
it.
plan
Dylan,
is
I'm not married. I got rid of that. Or have Jason go with you. Dude, if he doesn't take the Mustang, he won't go.
Nah, I can dig that too. But tell him fuck that.
Hey Don, I have not
Nah,
smoked in 7 months.
Oh, good for you, Tom.
This April was 4 years for me.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like not to smoke, so
I quit a few times.
I believe that.
I have to go. Silver is on the phone. Dude, have at it, man. Have a good night. I will be on here next Tuesday.
Later, Mohawk. I'll see you lots of times.
later,
between-
Mohawk.
Wendy says later, Mohawk. If you didn't hear it.
He literally gets a free ride in the Ugly Laguna. What more could you? Jason's not even on here. He would have commented.
He was on here.
Cincinnati. Where the hell's Cincinnati? Oh,
Cincinnati,
all
Ohio.
right. That's down. That's on the. Well, that's kind of sort of on the way. We'd be coming through there Wednesday mid noonish probably.
Yeah.
Well, because we go to Cleveland, close enough to Cleveland. That's 5 hours, so that leaves us another 9 or 10.
That's not counting stops.
Tom says he doesn't feel any better after 7 months.
Well, how many of them loogies are you still coughing up?
Man, for probably 4 months, it was disgusting.
Oh yeah,
I
you got to get all that crap out of there.
Yeah.
I know my lungs are black, man. I've been destroying them for my whole life. I don't remember what it's like not to smoke.
I started smoking when I was 9, and I'll be 55.
When I was
Cincinnati is a choke point if you don't take the bypass.
I'll be taking a bypass.
Yeah, if you don't take the bypass, it absolutely sucks because you got to deal with downtown traffic.
No.
You're stuck at 30, 35 miles an hour the
No.
whole fucking way through.
Well, I want to try and go through there not at rush hour, even going
Yeah.
around.
That first year we went, no part Dan, or whatever. He was a trooper.
Well,
man. He
yeah,
wouldn't
that first
stop.
year we stopped at Jason's. So we left. I'm assuming it took us the
Cincy
same
is a
route that you take.
slum
Yeah, because we had pizza at
compared
Jason's.
to over
I know.
here
Bob was
in
there.
the
They
Hoosier
all got their
States. Dude, I could totally agree. There's parts of Cincinnati that are super freaking nice, but like when you get to the zoo, it's like the west side of Dayton. Hi, Marissa. No, you're fine, baby.
Come on in. Better late than ever.
Danny's
Yeah,
making jokes to Gage, so she wasn't on here.
all I know is it needs to stop being 90 degrees and rain twice a day.
Right. Cincy,
It was
mostly ghetto, probably. I haven't seen a whole lot of it, but once you get past all of that and get to the zoo, there's actually some really nice homes out that way, but you got to get towards the countryside of Cincinnati to find real nice. She hit me with one of her. She has not been. She's been nonstop today. I feel if I go to the wrong house in Cincinnati, I'll get shot over here. Well,
Over here, they'll probably offer you supper in the bed.
And again, it depends on what side of Cincy you get stuck at. If you're in the west side, you better believe them wheels and tires are gone off that car. On the trailer too.
Somebody's got guard duty.
Somewhere I live, it almost looks like the Blue Ridge Mountains or Smokies. Yeah.
No,
She left her little glow stick in here and it feels good. Almost looks like I'm blowing in my head.
deep. Yeah.
What was I getting ready to say?
I know. We pulled the exhaust off the manifold today, so my car's not leaving the concrete pad anymore.
Yeah.
We had it out over the fourth a couple times. Took it to the river.
That's just
lot.
called the cop color exhaust. That's all that is.
Yeah, it sounds like a derby car. It's like, because Ron Ward made the comment, I sound like I'm uber silent. It's like I almost took that as an insult.
Looks like a backlit empty cave. Wait till you get to some compression and some overlap in that exhaust. It sounds way better.
I probably won't run it open headers, but manifolds.
I would start it with open manifolds before you put the exhaust on, just so you can hear it.
Well, that's just it. I'm gonna have to warm it up when I do. So I could do all but the exhaust and just
You
run
need
it.
to hear it open before you cap it off, so you can respect it.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason I put cutouts on mine.
Well, as long as those lifters break in like they're supposed to.
Hey, Rob, try to run through both ear holes. Let's
Try
see if I
to run through both ear holes.
oh, no, you can't see it. Sorry.
No, he's not a magician. He just don't feel it.
Did you see all that wax that came out?
Did you hear Wendy? Wendy said to pull the wax off Wendy said to pull the wax off the end of that.
No, that thing's made of plastic wax.
Where are they going to be cheaper? Probably Nice Tire down on Valley Street. Or you could try Ozzy there in the center of town. So I might have me a co-pilot if I can work things out. If I can if she can get someone to keep an eye on her dogs, I'll have someone to
See,
come in.
that's half the reason I don't do animals anymore.
Yeah.
At least the cat, you can give them water for 3 days and a litter box and food.
We don't even have
Right.
that anymore.
But yeah, we don't do animals anymore. They all die of old age, so we let it.
Well, I have people to come take care of my dogs if need be.
I know. We're saying I don't have time to have new animals.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get me another kitty,
You're going to get you another kitty.
and it's gonna love you forever.
Yeah, that's what happened to the last one
Yep.
after Sykeston. And then we'll talk about it.
I heard that.
She's like, I heard that.
I didn't say nothing. You did.
It's all my fault, honey.
Not to tell Addie. Pat said maybe after Sykeston.
Maybe. Yes. Get that maybe in there. Leaves it open for options.
Right.
Yeah, this summer is starting to take off, man. It's
So
July
you're
already.
putting a whole different engine in your car? Okay, good. Okay. So,
Motor tranny, torque converter. I'm hoping I can. We're going to try and take it out in all one package. That way we can put it all in one package. But my uncle had trouble, but he was working in the grass driveway and couldn't get it off the ground far enough. I'm thinking if I have to, I'll take off the steering link. That way it'll give me another couple inches down by the oil pan.
yeah.
I can do that on concrete.
When I was helping Jason put the motor in the S10, it was very tight. I was telling Hunter that he needed to.
Load leveler.
Yep. So just make sure you choke it up as tight as you can against the engine. Don't leave a whole lot of slack in the chains.
The more slack you give it, the more it's got to go.
Right. So choke it up as close as you can to the engine.
Yep.
And dude, it'll work great.
Well, we're going to find out.
Good night, Ron. Thanks for stopping in, man. 90 ain't bad. I'll deal with 90. 105.
Bye, Ron. He's going to the old ladies tomorrow, so I won't see him. I might have to fire that up again without that exhaust on. My neighbor don't care. He's like, have it.
What neighbor?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah, because I'm over there carrying on once in a while. It's like, hey, Nick, I'm going to rip on this slowly. Go ahead. Like, all right. Saying we pulled the exhaust off of it today. It's like, hey, Nick, this might be a little louder. He's like, I don't give a shit. He's just over there listening to his jam, smoking a cigarette because they can't smoke in the house. He's like, I'll be inside in a minute. I won't care.
Either way, Ron. So the best way with the engine angler, I'm about to send you a picture of the desk. Cool. Okay. If you take the chain in the back, go back cylinder head, and instead of using the chain lock links in the angler, just use nut and bolt washers.
Yes, you can.
Right. So, and then the
Yes.
same thing on the front of the cylinder head. Links on the, cylinder head to cylinder head, and then nut bolt washers. That way you can choke that angler up against the engine.
Yeah, because I don't want that hook sliding on the chain.
Oh God, no. No. It sucks.
If anything, I'd run bolts through the chain so I had a limit stop.
Oh yeah, right. So even when I pull them at work, I'll put the chain close to the engine, and the chain that's coming out of the top of the hoist, I'll put the chain link and bolt it rather than using the hook.
I believe that. Yeah.
So that way the engine has no way of sliding on that chain.
Yeah, because if I want to change the angle of that, I want it to change.
Well, I've had so many jump on the chain on the links.
Yeah.
that- no, I'm not doing that again.
No. It's like, here, stick your finger in there.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi,
The air, are you cold or is it making noise?
I'm cold.
Oh.
Are you hot?
Couldn't
Nope.
you tell?
I got a cool shower. I'm good. Yeah, that's. So I want to take that intake off before we.
Yeah, you
Change.
can. You don't have to.
I'd rather not risk busting the ears off that aluminum. That Valley pan will cover enough. I need to
Very
make it
nice,
lighter.
Chris. That looks good.
I need to make it lighter anyway. I'm hoping. The only thing sucks if I pull it out as a unit. Somebody's got to stand on the back of the. Oh, there you go. That'll keep you occupied for
Yeah,
hours.
it's nice and clean. It's good looking. Yeah, they're trying to start up their own business and doing their own thing. So
Good luck with that. Takes a lot.
that's
gotta
what she
want
said. Thanks, old Mac.
Oh man, 10 o'clock already.
It
I've been
is.
waiting. I've been waiting for this late sunset forever, and now that it's here, it's like, holy shit! I'm supposed to be in bed already.
Well, the last few sunsets, I run over to the lake, and I'll sit there and watch it because I really can't see it from my house.
Yep, I get it. Well,
Over
here
there?
at the house, it goes behind the house, and it's like, oh man,
Yeah,
it was a pretty sunset last night. It was like running through the clouds. It's hard to explain, but it was doing the red in different layers, which is kind of cool. I like a pretty sunset.
Marissa, that's awesome. Just keep at it. The work is there. You just got to find you. You can't find it. It has to find you.
Well, word of mouth is going to be your best asset when it comes
We
to
had
that.
a vertical rainbow at our.
It means you were the pot of gold.
Sound like old Mac was trying to get all frisky. Sucky suckies. What was he doing at that sunset?
No. Gave him Superman powers.
Hey, Rob, FYI, our sunset is almost half hour before you and I have. Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Well, between here and Cleveland, the sunset is 20 minutes difference.
Yeah, I always go about 30, 40 minutes before sunset. That way I can find time to find a spot because there's only like 3 spots you can see a clear sunset. And sometimes those spots are taken, so I got to cheat my way in somewhere. This keyboard on the phone sucks. It's all right, man. I had to fuck with you. But yeah, I typically run out there before the sunset. That way I can watch it. But
That's what sucks is on the way to work, I can see the sunrise.
well, I don't mean to be like this, but I'm typically asleep when the sun comes up.
No, it's at 5:45 right now.
Yeah, ours comes up at 6, so it's really close.
Well, you're saying you're 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
15, 20, whatever. But I've already noticed the days are getting shorter.
It's
Because
not dark at 6 o'clock yet, so I'm okay.
Because I punch in at 6, I get there at quarter of, 20 of, 10 of, and the days are already getting shorter.
What was that? Oh. All right, homie. Well, thanks for stopping in, man. I'm going to jump off here and put my ass in the shower. So you guys have a good week.
Well, if it comes up in conversation, tell Jason he's got to figure it out.
Yes.
He's
Well, I'm going
coming.
to try.
I know,
So-
I know.
Hopefully he can make something happen.
I won't take no for an answer.
Yeah, I've tried that, but Jason's very hard headed. If you can't tell.
Tell him if he can't go, he's fired.
Yeah. Wendy says if he don't go, he's fired.
Yeah. But everybody, have a good what's left of your week. Don, thanks for stopping
Yeah.
in. You guys take it easy.
Yeah, man.
And we will catch you
Yeah.
on next Tuesday.
So it's Wednesday. Saying Slant Daly's going to have his tech talk tomorrow.
Yes.
He
Yep.
might- Dallas isn't going to be there, so he might have a guest. I don't know.
Oh,
Ron says we will.
we will unsubscribe.
Dallas. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah. Yep. Well, take it easy, man. And we'll catch up with you
All right. We'll see
later,
you again.
everybody.
Night all. Dan.